Now, going over to the Culture Prod podcast, you have Caitlin Clark signing a multi-year deal with Wilson, which is their first big deal since Michael Jordan back in the day. Now, this actually flew under the radar since, well, it's part of the WNBA, so frankly, most people, including myself, don't pay attention to it. But I actually saw this on the X Twitter going a little. You have this is actually from Front Office Sports, and they say, "quote News: Caitlin Clark has signed a multi-year partnership deal with Wilson. Clark will get a signature basketball collection with Wilson, making her the first athlete since Michael Jordan to do so with the brand." Now, this might be because they had so many years of gluttonous sales because of the good movie with Tom Hanks. Was it Castaway? One year stranded on an island where his best friend was a volleyball named Wilson. I think that brand recognition carried the company, their marketing department, for probably a couple decades in terms of people buying those sports balls. Now, granted, this is a basketball, so it's slightly different. You have a picture here of Caitlin Clark holding a little basketball there. The nice, good old logo on her back that says AT&T. And it's probably one of those viral moments or posts in regards to WNBA news. Granted, of course, the bar is quite low, but this got 3.4 million views and 13,000 likes. Now, one of the first comments actually looks like they actually have pictures of the sports ball. They say, "quote Here's a first look at the Caitlin Clark Collector's Edition debut series featuring 3 limited edition basketballs. Or basketballs. I don't know. I don't watch it. Kidding. I know it's basketball, probably. Of course, they don't zoom in, but it looks like they have a silhouette of her doing one of those jump shots, throwing the ball into the hoop. Looks like they actually labeled them. Let me pull this up really quick. So the 3 basketballs are labeled "Threes Up," paying homage to Caitlin's iconic celebration after draining a 3 from the deep. Draining. I thought this was basketball, not drinking alcohol, or like changing oil in a car. Nevertheless, they were probably still basketball related. They also have the second edition going to be called the Record Breaker, which is acknowledging Caitlin's trailblazing achievements and the records which she shattered along the way. And they'll have the Crowd Mastero, which energizes crowds whenever Caitlin plays, home and away. Which, yeah, the WNBA should be treating her darn near like royalty. The games where Caitlin Clark is playing, it's 2 to 3 times more people showing up than prior, which again shows the power that an individual athlete can have. I mean, a lot of people are making parallel comparisons to Tiger Woods and how he exploded the popularity in the sport of golf. And yeah, they look kind of like interesting basketballs. I'm not sure how much they're going to be going for, but yeah. And it says making history, or made for making history, Wilson. Which, yeah, if you were to ask me if Wilson made basketballs, I probably would have guessed volleyballs. I would not have guessed basketballs. I know as a kid, Spalding was a basketball manufacturer. Yeah, I think Wilson does golf maybe too. Does good marketing. I haven't thought about that brand since Tom Hanks was on that island with that little volleyball. And let's get some of the top comments. One of the first ones comes from John Elder, says she's going to single-handedly save the WNBA. God bless Caitlin Clark. Let's hope she's not woke. Getting 105 likes, which, for the record, they're on track to lose about $80 million this year because of the business ineptitudes of the leaders there. Ironically, they are all about feminism, and yet their sugar daddy, the NBA, founded the company and has been subsidizing them for quite literally decades. Will they ever make a profit? That's a really good question. I don't know what the Las Vegas odds are. There are more people than ever tuning into the sport. It's not out of the realm of possibility. I'm just saying I wouldn't place money on it anytime soon. Let's see here. Going down more and more. Let's see here. Maybe positive. Jeffrey Carlton says a deal with Wilson. Now you need to meet someone very special and it would be official. No, no others than Tom Hanks. That would make the best picture in sports history. Game 1 like. This also shows how unpopular the WNBA is on average. Like, we cover a lot of politics and business stuff on the show where we go on X Twitter, and yet these responses are getting between like 0 and 50 likes. Where in political stuff, maybe people are just more bombastic or energized about it. You'll get like thousands of likes for some of the responses. Another response from Brand Baby says, amazing, I still buy Wilson golf clubs because they were a brand who made Michael's custom set. Congrats, getting 2 likes. Here. Evan says, can you let her win 1 game first? Getting 9 likes. Let's see. Bobby says, amazing for her, getting 31 likes. Shelly Legit says, wow, I still remember when my Jordan ball rolled around on the freeway and exploded under the car. I cried. Sad, but got 3 likes. Let's see here. Wow, 26 likes for this comment? I'm not sure if it's spelled proper. Well, it's not spelled like anything. It's WRKMAN, so maybe Workman. Says that's a dude just saying, getting 26 likes. Little Humans Big Impact says, sad that some of her fellow WNBA players are hating, but she deserves the best is yet to come. Getting 91 likes. See here. The poll guy says, good for her, gotta make that money, getting 8 likes. I don't know what this means. Jenny Finding My Balance says, unbelievable that women now have to compete against men. How's this fair? Getting 8 likes. I'm guessing she's insinuating that Caitlin's a man? Penn State FB Thoughts says, game changer, getting 15 likes, which for the Wilson basketballs, maybe? Again, this is the first time in decades I've thought of Wilson basketballs. I don't even know there's a thing. Now, let's see here. Any other interesting comments here? Oh, here's one. Got 137 likes. Nick Eber says, remember when everyone thought she should stay in school? 137 likes. Let's see. David Anderson simply says, good for her. She worked extremely hard to get where she is and deserves it. Uncle getting 14 likes. Justin M says, the rest of the WNBA will be mad in 3, 2, 1, getting 13 likes. I'll do one more. Mel711 says, well, she's my favorite player, so I'll buy one and her shoes when they come out, getting 127 likes. Which, that is quite a few to say the least. So let me know, do you think this actually revitalize the basketball business or division of Wilson, which, again, I didn't even know was a thing? And do you think these brand endorsements will actually make a profit for these companies? That's another interesting question, because sometimes, they'll sign these big deals with these athletes, and not enough people actually buy the product, and they end up losing money. That's another thing to take into consideration. So, when's the last time you actually thought of Wilson basketballs? And do you think they'll make a profit with this player endorsement or this little contract with Caitlin? Let me know in the comments. As always, it'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.